It's the ladies in the living room. You've got Laura and
Kristen.
we are here once again to talk about the valley, the peaks and the valleys of the valley. We're
Yes.
still in Maui.
Now we're on the boat with a lot of drama. Why is it that there's always drama on the boat? Whether it's Housewives or people get on a boat and they go like a little crazy.
Yeah,
is it the water, the sea air?
Well, the sea air should be calming them. It should be the negative ions of the air. It should be like, I'm good.
It might be the drinking. Like you drink and then you inhale sea air and you just get like nuts.
Turns everyone into psycho bunnies.
Yeah. And you're like a little seasick maybe. So you're just like cranky, you're drunk.
I think there's booze involved.
Yeah.
Brittany's like, I'm hungry. I saw the food coming up. So let's get to it. So where we pick up with the valley? Where did we? Oh, they were mad again. Who's mad at Danny? Poor Danny and Nia are getting pulled through it.
Well, I think where it picks up is that they're at their little luau party.
Right.
And Kristen and Luke finally arrive. And then for some reason, Brittany and Jasmine.
Oh, I'll tell you why they're
mad because Danny and Nia are late, which made no sense to me.
They're mad because they're late. And then she was saying, are they late because Danny's sleeping off another one?
Oh, please.
And that's why Brittany was like, if they're not doing it and they have to be held accountable or I'm leaving. Like that they drank too much on the boat. Like they were just shooting all afternoon.
They were. I think Brittany is feeling salty because she wasn't part of the proposal plans.
Right. She said, I'm a little butthurt.
And she wasn't part of the luau plans that Zach put together.
Wait, did you hear what she said? I'm a little butthurt.
Butthurt.
I never heard that expression.
I don't even know. That must be a Kentucky expression. I don't know.
Butthurt.
I kind of like that. I'll use it.
I don't know about butthurt.
I'll say when I'm offended now, I'm going to say I'm a butthurt.
Damn, my butt hurts.
My butt hurts.
I don't know about butt hurt, but all right. So she was butt hurt.
But why do we care that Nia and Danny were late? I don't think it had anything to do with that.
Because it's Mr. and Mrs. Perfect.
They had to pick on them. Yeah.
Listen, I feel bad for Danny and Nia. I think they're really...
these guys are getting beaten left and right.
They are, but you know what?
I can't take it anymore.
If they weren't so perfectly annoying, this wouldn't have happened. If they were a little bit more real in the first season, this would not be happening to them.
They're just so likable to me. I love
them. They
them.
are likable.
Like I can't even get
But do you know somebody?
At them.
But did you ever know somebody in your life and you're like, oh, here comes
Mr. and Mrs.
No,
Perfect.
it's kind of like Patty Simcox. I'm going way back now from Greece. Hi. The one who...
Yeah, but she was like phony nice. Like Nia seems genuine nice.
No, they do seem genuinely nice. But I'm just
I know what you're saying.
Did you ever want to beat the shit out of somebody that's just too perfect? I think that's... And also, these guys, you got to understand, this is kill or be killed. You know, they're putting him in the water as chum. Because... Pardon me, we're drinking a high noon here, and it's quite lovely.
And it's so good.
It's a watermelon high noon, and boy, does it taste like a watermelon Jolly Rancher.
It does.
Ooh, yummy.
It's Jolly Rancher in a drink.
Sorry, I got off the topic, but I feel like if they, they're a little bit too perfect, and it's all about who's making the show number one.
Yeah.
Who's going to reveal more of their life? Well, that's Jackson, Brittany. And
they put that all out there.
But they're also pros at
this.
this.
But they're the prime people of the show.
And they've been doing this for 11 years.
Yes, they have.
You know what I mean? They know what they're doing. These two are still trying to figure out, like, we want to be liked. Well,
they don't know reality TV.
Right. We want to be liked. We want to be real. We want to kind of know. So they don't know what's going on. And then there's, Janet. Just
please,
the worst
Kristen
of the worst.
Said it right. She's really like miserable.
I don't even think she's that miserable. Actually, I don't even mind her that much. She's just more.
Don't? Oh, I don't. I don't like her at all.
I just think she's again a wet blanket. Like I'm like, oh, why does she have to talk?
But would you want a wet blanket in the group? Like I don't like a wet blanket in the group.
No.
Yeah, and who wants to watch a Karen? Like she's such a Karen.
She's not even a Karen. She's not even good enough to be a Karen. That's my point. Like she's
like that neighbor you don't want to have. That's gonna like pick apart everything that's going on and have something to say and talk about gossip.
You know what? No, truly, my feeling about her is that she's not even like that interesting. I think she's just putting on this front to try to make a name for herself. and it's completely backfired. Not that she's a super nice person. I'm just saying, like, she's not that bad of a person. Like, you can tell she's not.
You don't think she's that bad of a person? No. I feel like she's not a good person.
Well, no, I don't think that. But last night she went way too far with the sexual assault. She
down, you know.
It was so dumb.
Would you say that could be like defamatory what she did?
Of course.
Because, Danny's got a career.
It is.
It is. So he's got a career. Like, he could lose work because of this, right? I mean,
yeah.
He could.
But anybody who's watched the show would go, what is going on here? He grabbed her butt. Okay, that wasn't great. Get something for daddy. That could be just a bad joke between friends, which I think it was. And he was obviously
I think it was
drinking.
a bad remark that went wrong. Does that make sense? It was like a bad joke that went wrong.
It was just in bad taste.
It was.
And he's obviously apologized more than once for it.
Yes.
I really think, like, Janet was way out of line. But then Kristen took it up to 20,000 notches when she was like, oh my God. And then she wouldn't repeat it because she didn't want to repeat it. But like,
yeah, but I was like, go, Kristen. I was like happy that she did.
I did too.
She went at her. First of all, I missed this Kristen because she's been kind of like calm and sedate.
Yeah, she's been a little low key.
We see the fire come out of her, and I'm like, yeah. So I was enjoying that.
Pardon. It was nice, but I thought Kristen was a little out of practice at it too. Like, she wasn't crazy Kristen. She was it was a little performative, but at the same time.
Well, I think she's been holding it in with Janet, and she just reached her breaking point. She was like,
they used to be really good friends though, too.
Yeah, I know.
And then when she called her, she was like, you're a fan, you're a creeper. Fan. And then she's like, it's not exactly the worst thing in the world, but I heard them talking about it.
In the after
on
show?
the after show with Sheena.
Yeah, me too.
And Sheena and Janet. And she was like, oh, right, this has been my master plan to be friends with Sheena for like 10 years. And then all of a sudden,
No, I'm going to defend Janet in this sense. Yeah, she's a fan of the show. Okay, so are so many people. We are, right? We all love reality TV. So they just happen to hit it off, her and Sheena. Right?
Right.
Well, she meets Sheena. She knows who Sheena is. Like, oh my God, it's Sheena. But they happened to hit it off, and they became friends.
And then they owed up to it. It wasn't like they were like,
she wasn't like, I didn't know about the show.
Right. She's like, so many people will be like, what's Vanderpump Rules? I don't know. When they're like there to meet them. You know what I mean? She's like, so I didn't lie about it. So I get that part. I mean, it's just a way of Kristen.
Like, people on social media are calling her Fanet instead of Janet. You know what I mean? Like, it's a little too much. Like, you don't have to pick on her about that. I don't give a damn about that. It's just that her behavior is pretty deplorable.
If something good was going on, I just think it's not even good conflict.
I just think that she probably had it in her head that she was going to come for Danny and Nia this season.
Whoa.
And it is real. It's backfiring so bad, and she keeps leaning into it.
It wasn't in her head. It was in Jax's head.
Right.
And then Jax brought on Jason and her. And then
I believe that too.
Don't you think the producers are like, listen, they're right before the boat. They were like, pulled Janet aside, and I could just hear them because I know how they work.
Is that real? You would know this more than anybody.
I know. I'm telling you because I know how they work, right?
Yeah.
So I can just hear the producer being like, listen, Janet, you've got to do this once and for all. Once and for all, you have to say what you're really feeling. I mean, do you feel like it was sexual assault? Because you could look at it as sexual assault. And maybe you want to say at this point to bring it up and to kind of like get it out of your system that this was sexual assault, and you say it out loud.
I can't believe she did it though.
Because she's being egged on is why. The producers egg you on.
Okay.
Listen, and I'm not saying
but
all
if Janet
producers,
had more of a backbone, she could have said, no, I'm not going to go there.
But you know what? She's somebody who's never been on TV. You got to hear the people when they come off The Bachelor. That's why The Bachelor, when they're done, they're like, this is why you always see them crying. Here's these grown men crying because the producers are in their ears going, go after him, go after her. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
You can pick him or her. They're here. They're not here for you. They're lying. And so now you have all these voices in your head. You don't know who to believe. And these people don't know that they're real. I mean, they're being manipulated. I mean, that's what it is.
But I don't think Janet is stupid.
She's not stupid.
I think she's real smart. So whatever's getting fed in her ear by the producers,
and they're going,
she's still a smart person.
And
so I think she's got she isn't thinking like this is going to give me so much hate. She made her account private on Instagram.
Or the producers are going,
apparently she
Janet,
fled to Switzerland.
Janet, do you want to be the most famous one on this show? Do you want to guarantee yourself a season 3 and 4?
Okay.
Do you want to make for you and Jason, like, this is it. This is your moment. This is your shot.
See, I think
that's what they do.
And I know what you're saying. I totally agree with that. But I also think she wants Sheena on. Sheena's her best friend. She wants Danny and Nia off so Sheena and Brock can get on.
Meanwhile,
that's what I think.
Wait a minute. Can we just bunt in here for a minute about the Sheena and Brock news that just broke today?
Yeah.
That Sheena, we'll get back to the Valley. We're not going anywhere. But Sheena reveals in her new memoir that Brock cheated on her while she was pregnant with Summer Moon.
Unbelievable.
I don't know why she wouldn't kick his little ass out of the house. How dare he?
Yeah.
Oh
Brock
my God.
doesn't seem like that type.
No, not at all. And he's like Mr. Build-It, always with Summer doing all the projects in the house. Like, how could he do that to her? And I get it. She was crazy when they were pregnant, but so are all of us with hormones.
Oh,
and
we're all crazy
everything.
when we're pregnant.
And like, what was he? I can't believe
I want to read the book. I want to read the book.
Well, that's the point, actually, of her doing it too. You know what? Maybe it's made up for the book. I'm not saying it is.
Well, she's Sheena, and I know you love Sheena. She just seems so desperate.
Exactly. She's the thirstiest chick out there.
She's dying to get on the show. She's in the after show. She's at the dinners.
She's everywhere.
She is everywhere.
She showed up she showed up in the park to be like the referee.
Damn.
So Sheena
She's
is
dying to get
thirsty,
on that
as
show.
they call it. Thirsty.
And you want to know something? I don't think she's going to make it on that. I don't think they're going to put them on. I really don't. I think that they're going to put Tom Schwartz on and a couple of others.
It makes sense. Tom is right next door, but Tom's everywhere.
Yeah, well, I love him too.
I love
so
Tom
he can
too.
come all he wants.
Yeah, I know.
But I think Sheena and Brock aren't going to make it. I could be wrong, but
the one scene
but
that
Janet
Jack
wants
was in.
Danny and Nia out and Sheena and Brock in. I'm telling you, I think that's what it is.
There's no way they're getting rid of Danny and Nia.
No, there's no way.
It's
I know, but that's why I'm
backfiring.
saying it's so backfiring on Janet.
There's not a chance they're getting rid of them.
Yeah, I know. But she's got this master plan in her head.
And so anyway, back to, I just had to throw that little aside in because that just broke today. But getting back, so
back to the I did want to bring up too.
Yeah, we went past a lot of stuff that
we
happened.
did, and thank you for saying that because, like, I was gonna say I wanted to talk about Brittany and Kristen.
Oh yeah,
when they talked, and I'm glad Kristen confronted Brittany about this. First of all, I think it was really bad that Brittany told Jax.
Sometimes
I think I like Brittany, but I think she did that on purpose.
I don't think she did it on purpose. I think Brittany
really
is just
she knows
dumb
he has a big mouth.
Sometimes I told Jax, "Oh, I hate that.
You don't
I
think
hate
she
that."
told him because she was mad that she wasn't part of the proposal and all that?
No, but you know what? I
It
think
could have been
I
her
think
way
it
of
was
getting
an honest
back.
mistake. I really do. I don't think it was malicious. I think, like she said, Jax has been her person for so long and involved. She said it just kind of slipped out. Like, oh, Kristen and Luke got engaged, and but then Luke said, by the way, perfect reason why I didn't tell Brittany.
This is why he didn't tell
because
her.
maybe she would have told Jax, and
Luke's
then
is very
Jax
smart.
tells the whole stupid, dumb voice chat, which is so stupid.
And let me say this: I really like Brittany, but I think
do too.
she felt slighted. And maybe
I
she
don't
didn't
think
do
she's
it on-
malicious
I don't
like
know.
that. I think she just was kind of like, whoops, and wasn't thinking. Who knows? She was probably hungover. You know what I mean? Like she's away. The time is
She
different.
had diarrhea of the mouth.
Yeah, and also she's just used to talking to Jax.
Because that used to be her person.
And maybe she was just like said it because she felt bad. Like, oh my God, Kristen and Luke got engaged. And then was like, oh my God, what the hell am I doing? She's like, what the hell did I do? Because she knows Jax has the biggest mouth ever.
Yeah.
And, of course. And then she was like, and then I love that Steve, I was watching it with Steve, and I love that he was like, I love that they just have a camera on Jax where he's like, I'm sorry, my bad. She's like, don't tell anybody else, Jax. Jax. So I
forget Jax is part of the cast because he's not in Maui at all. So when they were showing
But it was
him,
just
I'm like,
so
oh
funny.
yeah, there's Jax.
I'm like saying, he's like, I was like, that's because it's all set up, Steve. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
of course.
They were like, we're going to come over. We're going to do a phone call. It's probably was the same time, Anyway.
Look, you want to know something? She shouldn't have told Jax, but it did drum up some stuff for the show. So it was kind of interesting.
Of course. And I think she was just being, honestly, I don't think Brittany is malicious at all.
No, I don't. But I don't like that Brittany does seem to favor Janet over Zach and Kristen. And I'm glad Kristen confronted Brittany about that.
Right. And she's like, Zach feels the same. Like, you just always go to bat. And she's like, I probably should take up for you more. I just feel like you can do it for yourself, Kristen, but I understand.
No, I think that she's afraid of Janet. Brittany. I think Brittany's afraid. She doesn't want to upset Janet, and Janet probably gets more bent out of shape. What? And Kristen's like a tough cookie, so she probably feels more comfortable taking, defending Janet versus defending Kristen. But I just think that Kristen is just such a better friend to Brittany, and so is Zach.
But you know what?
Who wants a friend like Janet?
But she said that Janet's been a really good friend to her, and that Janet never speaks to her about Kristen and Zach. Conversely, Kristen and Zach talk about Kristen in front of Brittany. And I think Brittany just likes her as a friend. And when you first become friends with somebody like really close to them, they can do no wrong.
Yeah. They're like newer friends.
They're like a newer friend, and they're like this. And because Zach's like, I'm a ride or die. I'm a ride or die. I mean, Zach is so funny to watch. He is like a crazy.
I love him.
I love him too.
He's absolutely love him.
He's like a crazy housewife who's always on the verge of tears. Like,
I know. He's just born to be on reality TV.
He's just like, wait. And then he was like, will you hold my hand? When who asked to talk to him on the boat? And he was like, he had to grab Kristen.
He grabbed Kristen.
And you come with me?
The good friend that she is. She's like, of course I'll go with you.
But, Kristen's, but you know what's funny?
I love it.
Here's what's great about Kristen, and you can see the difference between a Kristen and a Janet.
Yeah.
Kristen it's just effortless.
Yes, I know.
She's just who she is. She is being authentic.
Yes.
I do not think Janet is being authentic. Like Janet is she's not a bad person. Like she tries to be a nice person, but she's trying to be a little bit of a villain and be nice at the same time. She's trying to tread the line, and it's not working.
I felt
at all.
I liked her more in season 1-ish.
Yeah.
And in season 2, with every episode that goes by, I just like her much less.
Well, right.
And this one, she took the cake. I said, okay, maybe this one she's going to redeem things a bit because Kristen got engaged. Let's behave ourselves on the boat.
Boring as shit.
And she just
boring and like.
I don't go into the sexual now.
I can't
with
say I
Jasmine
hate her.
And Michelle, it's sexual assault. So she's taken it to another level
because they're like,
she said grabbing
we
asses about 30 times this season.
In the episode,
now we need sexual assault in there too.
We need something in the episode.
Next episode, is it going to be rape? I mean, really?
Oh, look at Kristen throwing down.
I'm so annoyed.
No, I
really
it doesn't bother me.
But. It doesn't bother. Yeah, I don't know. Like it just it irks me so much.
I think it's stupid, and then I think she's the worst. Like, what is she talking about? But
Kristen said that she sucks.
She does. Yeah, she does suck.
She really sucks, and like I don't know.
It sucks. Her acting sucks. Her real self is kind of sucky.
Yeah.
Her husband being her little
he's like
whip
a wimp
boy
now. And I didn't see Jason as a wimp before.
And then her whole attitude toward it, like, if you're gonna stay, like, just stay and shut up.
Yeah.
And just shut up.
Shut up. Like, enough with this. Enough.
Again, but I know the producers are in there. Egging her on.
Okay. But yeah, like Jason went from the supportive husband who we all liked to the wimp.
To the whipped.
To the whipped.
The whipped guy.
Whipped wimp.
Right. The whippy wimp.
He really did. Like, so I don't really like seeing him now, and I really don't like seeing her.
Wait, he's so vain. At one point, she tried to hug him when they were on the boat, and he was like, he had a white shirt on, and he was like, don't get your makeup on my shirt. Like, I was like, Jason, I'm
glad he talked back to his wife.
No, but I mean, I'm laughing because I'm like,
so maybe he's not
all of a sudden
Jason
Janet cares about the way he looks. Like, he's just, maybe he's really just worried, like, what the fuck do I look like?
Well, he's a handsome guy. I'm going to give him that.
He's a cute guy. And Janet's not
a cool
bad.
Dude.
There's a little
there's a
fly,
tiny fruit fly.
Fruit fly. I'm going to get you.
So
yeah, there was that. And then if we kind of trolleyed back, it was just And then there's this little Benji. He just stands there. He's cute as, I mean, I could put him in my pocket.
He's cute as a button. Right?
He's a little garden gnome.
He's a garden gnome.
Put a little bugle, like one of the bugle
him and Kelly
chips.
Need to go and watch what happens live.
Him and Kelly need to literally build their own. Need to build their own garden and stand in it.
This is Kelly from Atlanta, by
Kelly
the way.
from Atlanta, who's giving garden gnome. She can stand in the garden right next to Benji, and then they could just be around.
They're just like America's most adorable couple.
They are cute, and he's very cute. But like, then there's
I like him with Zach very much.
Zach is like the neurotic like housewife who can't keep it together. He's just like, oh my god.
He gets anxiety, and I can relate to that. So I feel you, Zach.
I can relate to angst too. But I'm so glad that we've seen him, I think, in the last 3 episodes not cry, because all that crying,
he does cry easily.
All that crying easily in those episodes, I was like, this is making me hate him.
Well, remember when he didn't get invited to Big Bear? They showed a flashback of that. He's like, I'm trying not to cry.
He's always on the edge. Like, he lives on the edge. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Oh, and what did you think of Luke's, because I felt like Luke looked like Popeye the Sailor Man.
Oh, God.
Was that Popeye? That was,
with his moose knuckle?
Oh, I never heard that term. Did you?
You've never, of course. I use that term probably twice a week.
Really?
Yeah, because
I know
somebody's always got a moose.
But like I never.
It's the male camel toe. It's when like the bulls. It's like the twig and berries are all like squashed into one piece, and they're just kind of swaddled in there like they were. I don't know though.
It was like I just couldn't get my eyes off it once they said. I was like,
it was gross.
Geez.
But who told him that?
I wanted him to change so bad.
But who told him that? Zach's like, I'm trying to avert my gaze.
I think that didn't Jesse say something about it?
No, meaning like who told him to dress like that? Like, I didn't expect. I
don't think anybody did. I don't even think Kristen wanted him to dress like that. I think he just took it upon himself.
He's like so weird, and
he's a little quirky, and I think even Kristen said this. Like, he tries to be funny, and he's not, but you still like him. I really like Luke. Like, Luke has turned out, along with Zach, those two turned out to be kind of like unexpected fan favorites.
Well, yeah,
Zach, I always liked Zach.
I waited for
Luke,
Zach.
I was like, Luke, you're really coming into your own.
Yeah, Zach is better this season, and so is Luke.
Yeah, Luke is just.
Janet went the other direction.
Me away. Janet went in the wrong direction.
Danny and Nia stayed even.
Yes.
Jax and Brittany were just as big a train wreck as they were.
And that's to be expected.
Yeah, and
Jesse's great. Michelle, I can't figure it out with her.
Oh my God, they were. Did you watch What Happens Live with Jesse and Elliot?
Wasn't it great?
Oh, you know who that is? You know who the woman is on that? That's Chris Elliott's daughter.
And she was on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, but I don't remember her being on SNL. But when she said she was on SNL, I was like, she's on The Bear. She plays Sugar. She plays Sugar Bear.
I don't watch. Do you watch The Bear?
I certainly do.
Is it good?
I'm watching it now. Let me tell you though, if you're somebody that suffers from angst, The Bear is very angst producing. I always watch The Bear with my jaw clenched. It's fantastic. I mean, Jeremy Allen White is truly a fan-fucking-tastic actor. And he's going to be playing Bruce Springsteen. And I'll just call it out now.
Really?
He will win an Oscar for that. He will absolutely. He is a fantastic actor. He's so
Haven't
hot.
Really seen him in action. Seems like it won many awards.
He wins.
So we know he's, Mr. It Guy right now.
It's literally won every possible award it could ever win. He will continue to win every possible award until he's done.
Good for him.
And Jamie Lee Curtis is on it. I mean, it's fabulous. She plays their mother.
Her.
They plays the mom.
Okay. She plays his mom?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's called The Bear. I mean, it's about a restaurant and they're chefs, and it's funny because it's supposed to be a comedy, and I've never really laughed when it's been on.
Oh.
But their last name was like Berlotto. So they call him Bear.
That's why they call him Bear?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so she's Sugar Berlotti, like Sugar Bear Lottie or whatever their name is.
But I guess she's like a real big Bravo fan. Like, right?
Yeah,
that's why maybe she was on Watch What Happens Live.
Yeah, but Jesse, it's so funny. They were like, Jesse was just getting rammed because they were like, look at.
I don't know. I still like him.
Well, Jesse makes good TV. I do like him. He's a likable dickweed.
Dickweed, yes.
Because he just makes it interesting. And Michelle's like, look at him. He's like Captain Douche. And he just got more and more douchey with that hat on. Mm-hmm. And then he was like, when he answered a question, he's like, what did you think about when Michelle said, oh, there he is, Captain Douche. And, she said he got more douchey as we got married. And he's like, well, I think I was always douchey. And he's like, that's fair enough.
He leaned into it.
That's fair enough. He's like, I think I was always douchey. Because they were like, he had no money. And you just get a little bit of money and you turn into this complete dickwad.
Yeah.
But
I feel sometimes like with Michelle, she's trying so hard to make people not like him.
He's always going to be,
the more she's trying to get people to not like him, the more people kind of like him.
He's always going to be more likable than her.
Right.
Always.
And she's trying so hard. I still
he's
see
a
it
manipulator.
like, I want you to love my new, big-eyed boyfriend.
Oh, horrible.
But I really don't, nobody's buying that either.
Such a
they don't really.
Loser.
Not really.
And when he came down and he said, you beat me to it, man. He's like, well, I've only been dating her a couple of years. You've been dating a few weeks.
Yeah, that
was I was
Luke.
like, look at Luke, throwing some shade.
Well, Luke is good friends with Jesse, so I think he's gonna anything that this Aaron's gonna say, he's gonna be like, yeah, all right.
Oh, they are. Yeah, they were standing.
They're very good friends now.
They were on social media standing, right? Which is funny because I don't see them being friends.
Yeah,
because he's such a country bumpkin hick.
Yes.
When he said, what's that? I mean, what episode were they on? And he was like, oh, you're not very cultured or you're not very smart, are you? He said something about.
Was that when they went to the wine country?
Yes, they were wine tasting. And he was just like, oh, but you, not smart, or you, not cultured, But I do like Jesse too. If Jesse could just get his teeth fixed.
Yeah, I think
it upsets me
when you kind of look at Jesse
on another level.
You do see, he's a very handsome man, and there's just something a little off. And I know I've said that before.
I don't want to say it's handsome. I'm going with attractive.
Yeah, appealing, charismatic.
And
there's a charisma there.
You can tell. Listen, I know right away when I meet a douchey Jesse. I know by looking at a picture of somebody.
Yeah.
If they're going to be a douchey Jesse. They all kind of have the same look. They all kind of
that obnoxious.
Yeah,
look.
that's why I get by in the world because I was like, whoop. I'm always like, I've met this person before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
easy to spot.
You could put a lot easy to spot. Very, very true. So we're kind of went backwards. We kind of started at the end and then we came to we're kind of rolling backwards. But that was kind of the big part of the episode because
the main
and then we talked
about bones
Brittany
of it
and
was the
Kristen.
Janet and Kristen and Danny and Nia drama continues.
Right. The drama.
But let Janet please lay off now. I just hope she doesn't do this anymore.
I can't imagine.
I don't want to
she's
hear
going
SA.
to.
I don't want to hear any more about the ass grabbing.
They don't seem to care either. Not that Danny and Nia don't care, but it was funny because she was like, protect your peace the night before. She's like, Danny, don't let them take your peace. See, when she starts saying things like that in her little squeaky voice.
That part annoys me too.
I want to roundhouse her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
That's my point.
That part she needs to.
Nia, just shut up.
Needs to stop.
And just be like, Danny, shut up. Don't let them get to you.
Yeah, screw them.
Like a normal
Nia,
person.
say it. Just say screw them.
But then I heard Danny say, Luke saying, don't let them take your peace. And I was like, here's a little disciple of Danny and Nia.
Luke now too.
Right. So he's like the Danny and Nia. It's Danny and Nia fans. And then Jasmine's just like, wah, wah, her and her girlfriend. I don't know what their story
can't
is.
figure out if I like Jasmine or not.
I can't either.
She flip flops this girl.
She's
it's like
wasted.
she's mad at Danny and Nia for being late. She forgives Danny for grabbing her ass apparely, but then she goes back to saying, "Well, it was sexual assault."
She's mad at him for being late.
She goes flip flop. This girl.
She's mad at him for being late. If they are drinking. And they said it was a lot more than just 20 minutes. And he's like, God, and I understand they want a shower, but they're standing down there waiting in the heat for them. So it's annoying. And then, is he drunk? Is he napping? That's why they were mad. Yeah. It's stupid shit that they're mad about.
She's not letting it go either.
Exactly.
And one last thing about this. Yeah. What did you think about Janet also bringing up that Danny made some comment about fans with short skirts and he has a thing for... This is another layer now. So
wait, who? Oh, yeah. Oh,
so she was saying that Jared and Jason were at a fan party or whatever they were at with Danny.
I'll always love Nia. She's
like
always
Nia
number
will always
one.
be up here, but I have a thing for cute girls in short skirts.
I could see him saying that.
Is it terrible to say that? I don't know. I mean,
no. That's how men talk to each other. I mean,
Okay, so
listen, you know what? I hate to
So
even
why
bring
is
this up, but
Janet
do you remember
bringing
the
this up?
whole, and listen, maybe I shouldn't even bring that up, but I'm just saying that men will call it like that locker room kind of gab.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
correct. That's
that
right.
like
The
that,
locker
you know,
room
they
talk.
they say a lot of things that if they see a beautiful woman walk into the room that who knows, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're not men. We don't talk to them like that. They don't talk to us like that, thankfully.
Right.
I don't hear it, thankfully.
Right.
But I'm saying I'm sure men are like,
Yeah, they're going to say that.
right. They're gonna be like, look at that piece of
Look at
ass."
her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, whatever, to each other.
Yeah.
And there's really nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I
as
was
long
just
as
going to
they
say, I don't really care.
exactly. I don't care either.
But Janet made it like, oh my God, this is another bombshell about Danny. Dark Danny.
Danny Darko.
Danny
Darko.
Ugh.
Yeah, so I think they're just handling it cool. But I think because they tried to come off so perfect in the first season, they just set themselves up for big.
They pissed some
fat,
people off, especially Jax.
who's putting his whole
Yeah.
fucked up life out there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then, of course, Jax, for the 5 minutes he's on screen, is playing the big fat victim again. He's like, I've only been divorced for 5 minutes and I just got out of rehab. Do you think I should tell Brittany to put a pin in it? And Schwartz is like, no, it's a bad idea. You're going to go to jail. But like, there's Jax, Mr. Victim.
Yeah.
Mr. Victim. I just got out of rehab. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Shut up, Jax. Shut up.
Shut up.
Oh, and you know,
We're going to see him more in the next episode. If I had to choose between if Jax had to go or Janet, I would choose Janet. Who would you choose?
Oh, I would.
If you had to choose between the two.
I would chouse Janet. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah.
Only because Jax
Bye,
is
Janet.
just a staple, and he, you know,
Jax is crazy and absolute douchebag, but
Yeah.
I'd rather see him on the screen than Janet.
well,
at
who
this
knows? I mean,
point.
we'll see. But I think they're going to give her a redemption arc next year.
I don't think she's going
She's
to
gonna
redeem
be
herself.
sweet little. You
No.
know what? Again, I just think she's
I don't
such a
know.
poor choice. Like, eek for the villain, for the anything. I think she just can't hold it at all.
No.
She cannot hold time on the screen. She can't. She's not interesting. She's wah, wah, wah,
Well,
wah,
if you
wah.
want like a good female villainish type person,
Terrible.
then bring Lala.
Bring
Get rid
Thank you.
of Janet.
Bring Lala.
Bring in Lala. I'll take
Who
her.
we all love to see.
I'll take her.
Bring
I don't
Lala.
care.
She's absolutely unhinged
Yeah,
most of the time.
She is, and she'll make
Bring her.
enemies, and she'll make
She
waves.
already did it, but that's just her. She's
just
hair trigger.
But yeah, she is. But it comes out naturally, like you said about
Absolutely.
Kristen. So bring that in,
when
and
she
then
saw
get
Jesse
rid of
at
Janet.
the pool, she's like, "Yeah, but you know why, Jesse? Like he was trying to be nicer, and she's like, but you know what? Because I don't have to deal with you because I think you're psychotic, and I don't like the way you treat her. That's her.
Okay.
That is her. None of this is coming naturally to Janet at all.
And she's getting, I mean, actually, I feel bad for her. She's getting so much
Oh,
hate
but wait, by the way,
on social media.
Well, you know, there was a rumor that they left the country and she shut down her
yeah,
social
she went
media.
to Switzerland.
I happened to see her address that from Switzerland.
Oh.
And she said, listen, guys, no. She's like, we had this trip planned for a long time.
Okay, so it's a vacation.
Yeah. And she's like, look, nobody deserves this kind of, you know. And she is right. It's a TV show. Nobody deserves all this hate and like death threats.
Well, that part, yeah,
It's
I
crazy.
feel bad
Nobody
for her.
should be
No
getting
one
death
should go
threats.
that far.
And, you know, they're threatening Jason and, you know.
And their son, I think.
Yeah, which is horrendous.
Yeah,
but
no.
she said, no, we didn't leave the country. This was planned.
Mhm.
So it was planned. So there you
have it.
So that was the Valley.
That was the
A few more minutes to
Valley.
dig in some other stuff. Oh,
What do
there
you
was,
wanna
wait,
talk-
just a quick before we move on to
Sure.
to the McBees. Maybe we should just do a quick check-in
Oh,
on
the
them
McBees.
and Miami. But delusional. Talk about deranged and delusional.
Uh-huh.
Aaron Pfeiffer's and Denise.
What
Denise.
in the
What's her
world?
Denise Richards. Oh my God.
Wow. Well, you know what? With them,
Delusional.
are you surprised? I'm not.
No, he's insane. Do you know how insane the man is?
Yeah,
Excuse me. He thinks.
I can't. You know what though? I can't tell if he's normal or insane.
Oh, he's insane.
Did you
She's
watch the
deranged.
reality show? Because I didn't.
I certainly did.
Did he
And by
seem
the
like a nut
way,
job on
this
it?
man thinks he's found the cure for cancer, and he thinks the American Cancer Society is trying to kill him.
Okay.
He thinks people are following
Really?
him because if he says the
Oh.
cure, then all the money from all that goes to all the research. He's deranged. deranged.
Okay.
She's delusional.
She's a little deranged too.
She's a wacko, and
So,
she's like,
and I
Aaron,
feel like
be
she's
quiet.
getting like nuttier as she gets older.
She's getting crazier as her hair's starting to grow in and tickle her brain. Her extensions are going the other direction.
Yeah.
But I don't know, but
can't wait to hear more about that.
But apparently he filed and he said, he left her with she left him with nothing. That's bullshit. I don't think he ever had anything. Well, to begin with.
When he filed, he said he hasn't had an income since October. He has no money coming in.
He had some weirdo.
His wellness center closed down or something.
Who was at his wellness center? Deranged Denise.
Yeah.
And then basically he said her Real House, she doesn't make as much money on OnlyFans as she says. He revealed her Housewives salary, and apparently that's all she has. So.
Does she still get money from Charlie Sheen?
Like
child support?
Those girls are.
Oh, they're old enough.
I don't know if Eloise was his kid.
No, I think Aaron adopted her, so I think it's his.
He did not. That also came out. He did not adopt her.
He did not.
Nope.
Okay, so he has. You know what?
That
then he
was
has like a
too.
clean break in a way.
He does, and
he
going
could just
after
walk
her.
away, and he's going after her money.
He's going after her for spousal support.
Wow.
He's just about as creepola as they come.
Then that's bad. That reminds me of Christina Hack a little bit. Remember her last husband? He's like going after her for all her money.
Well, he should.
Yeah.
She drives me crazy. I mean, she's just, let's break up, meet someone new, have a baby, divorce.
And get another divorce.
Meet someone new, have another kid, divorce.
Divorce.
Meet someone new, have another kid, divorce. I mean, no one works faster than her.
Yeah, she
really drives me nuts, though. She reminds me of a girl that I know, and the way she talks, and like her. Just the way she talks.
With her mouth like that.
Oh, Tarek. Like, what is up with this woman? Like, she's a crappy designer, I think. She's sold out to the bathroom. She does this thing on TV, this, get your bathroom redone in a day.
Oh, yeah. I saw the commercial
it's
for
like,
that.
Christina, just cash in.
Mm-hmm.
Just cash in.
Yeah.
Which she is, but I don't know. I think she's trash city
and
annoys me. All right, so let's roll into the McBees, the family dynasty.
Yeah, so this is season 2.
Episode 2. We meet their mom.
I'm so happy they showed her. She's so pleasant, like a voice of reason.
Well, that's why Steven's like a lovely and level-headed.
I think, he's like the mom.
Well, she said they were married for like 20-something
28 years.
And then I think now from what I gathered when she was talking to Steven and Steven was telling her everything, what I gathered was maybe in the divorce she got this trucking business or something from the dad, and he's like, you're gonna run it to the ground. I don't know if she started it or if it was his and she got it in the divorce, but like
she's thriving with it.
Steven's like, she's making money hand over fist. She's got a Lamborghini. She's like, and he's like, because your father's life is chaos. You can't run a business when your personal life is in the toilet. Your life's in the toilet.
I didn't realize, though, that he had a fling with Galina when he was married to his wife.
Correct.
So she was the other woman.
Correct.
Galina.
So that's why when she was like, I would never do this. And then it's like, Galina,
but
you were the other woman to this, your best friend.
Yeah.
Supposedly. So the mom, I think, is laughing all the way
to the bank.
Yep, she's laughing all the way like, oh, this psychotic.
Yeah,
and like,
thank God I am out of that.
And now into the other woman coming in and doing.
What's the other woman's name? Masha.
Ugh.
So we got Masha.
Like Masha and the Bear. On a kids' TV show. Masha and the Bear.
Masha and the Bear.
But, the kids also, again, like.
There's some major drama on this farm. Major drama.
I
think Steve Jr., I kind of feel bad with the girlfriend.
I do.
Callah,
that was the
Callah,
big thing.
He's such a nice guy, and I don't see her as a very good person. Maybe I'm wrong.
I think she's a little money grubber.
She's a money grubber. Didn't she say at the end of episode 2 that she's like, he should co-sign my lease after they break up?
Well, I don't know that they broke up. She just said, I'm going to Dallas. I don't know if that meant they were breaking up or is she just getting an apartment there or
I think she's getting an apartment
to leave him.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I didn't really.
And she loves Dallas, and that's where she belongs.
Well, she does. She should get away from him. She's not cut out for these people. She looks clearly different than all the other women. Like
she's like a fish out of water.
She's eating half a leaf of lettuce. These girls are pounding into mac and cheese at any minute. Like, I'm just saying, it's a different mentality. And then when she finds out from the pregnant girl, wasn't it the Cole's girlfriend who's pregnant?
Yes.
She said, listen, Steven told us not to, after the sister died, he said, don't reach out to her.
Yeah.
We've broken up. Don't do it. So when she found that out, she
went
hog
nuts.
wild.
Her eyes popped.
And then, of course, she takes him out of work. And then he's got an ugly, mad face, Steven, because when they were sitting in the car there and he's like...
Yeah, he looked... I haven't seen him look like that before.
He's got an ugly, mad face. And he was like, you say the most deplorable things about my family. Like, he turns and he's got this ugly, like... It's like people have ugly cry face.
Yeah.
He's got, like, ugly, mad face. It turns into, like, this weirdo. He looks like he just sucked on a lemon.
Yeah.
And he's like, you say the most deplorable things about my family. And I'm always going to go for my family or whatever. And then he was like, I could have done better. I'm sorry. And I do feel bad for her. I mean, her sister died.
I know.
The people that she was living with really don't care. Well, it comes off that they don't care. And they said they were going to, and he told them not to.
Yes.
And that was enough for her to be like, bye, I'm heading to Dallas.
I'm going to Dallas.
Now, we haven't seen the dad. The dad, like,
I don't know where he is. But he's got to be around because Masha's around.
I think
Masha and him are together.
I think the father is at some, like, he's probably at some bunny ranch somewhere, banging whatever chicks he can before he has to just move in and bang Masha and then get rid of Galena. She's like, Masha, he's such a coward.
Dying to get rid of Galena.
He's such a coward. Like, but guess what? Because he's the stupidest man alive, he took his mail order bride. I hate to say it.
No,
she admitted
she was a
he
mail
took
order
his
bride,
mail order bride, whether she had a brilliant mind or not, and made her his business partner.
I know.
So she can never leave.
He needs
and
her.
he doesn't have the balls to say, get out of my house.
Yeah,
We're just
I know.
business partners. I'm bringing in your best friend. The new model's at the door, bitch.
You know who I like?
I can't
Is her
do
name
it.
Tessa? She's like the mother hen that she's
the older lady. She's like, I'm sorry,
Is it
boss.
Tessa?
She calls him boss.
Boss. I love her.
Yeah, she's like boss. Yeah, she's his dirty work. She does his dirty work.
And she's really loyal to him. So,
well, I'm sure he's been paying her bills nice and well.
Nice and well.
So I don't really know what else happened on the show. I think the biggest part was that whole thing about her leaving. And then they showed her like out in Dallas with her girlfriends and all their fake tits.
Having shots.
Fake tits, having shots.
They
Come
should
on
invite
over
Brittany
here.
from the Valley.
Shot.
I love how Brittany says shot. She goes, shot.
Yeah, oh God, poor Britt.
I want shots.
Mama's beer cheese. She was just out in I heard her podcast this week, and her and Cruz were out at the farm, and the horses, and Cruz just loves the horses and the chickens. I'm loading up on Mama's beer cheese. I'm like, oh my God.
I love it.
Oh my God. So anyway, that's what's going on with the McBees. Well, he's supposed to be on Watch What Happens Live tonight.
Yes, he's going to be on with Tamra. So I'm really,
the OC
I
starts
cannot
tonight.
wait to see that.
The OC starts tonight. Yeah, we'll
this
start
is
getting
going to be.
that.
I'm hearing it's going to be a very good season. So we'll see.
They always say that. I mean, they're always, what are they going to say? It's going to be a shitty season.
Well, true.
Is Andy going to get on there and be like,
Tamra,
this
and we
is
got
the
Gretchen back.
Gretchen drives. She's another one. Like, she's just so cheesy. She's like, you know what Gretchen reminds me of? Mm-hmm. There was somewhere along the line, there was a store called Charming Charlie's.
Okay.
And at Charming Charlie's, they sold a hat that matched with earrings that matched with a bag that matched and shoes that matched.
Okay, so this is what Gretchen is.
And she's this cheesy, charming Charlie. Like,
yeah.
she would have a barrette in that has a balloon in it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
that
I know
would
what
be
you
her.
mean.
Like, she's just cheese on. Yeah. Gorgeous woman.
Gorgeous.
Cheese on cheese.
Stunning.
Fromage. Fromage.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, let's get into a little bit of Miami. Catch me up on Miami because
well, we haven't talked about Miami.
I haven't been there, but I'm gonna jump in. I know you've been watching. So and I've heard it's juicy.
you know what? I'm thoroughly enjoying it.
I've heard it's juicy. So fill me in. What's happening?
Well, can I very quickly read their
taglines? Of course, let's read their taglines.
And I'm not into the taglines. They're not great this year. Okay, so here they are because I wrote them down. I wanted to see what they have to say. So Alexia, I may be a human doll, but I am no one's toy. That's not bad.
Not bad, but I don't.
But I feel like that was like Dorit had a similar tagline. I might look like a doll, but don't wind me up.
Oh yeah. Oh, that
remember
was
that was Dorit. It's similar.
All right, girls, just relax on calling yourself dolls. Like take a break. I know.
Well, they call her the Cuban Barbie, right? So maybe that's where the doll came from.
Oh God, help me. Okay, so the Cuban Barbie.
We got the Cuban Barbie. Then we got Larsa. It's hard to get on my bad side because I don't have one.
Oh, why?
Miss Larsa doesn't have. Miss Larsa has a bad side.
Is she super sweet?
No.
The only thing I know about Larsa Pippen is that she was married to Scottie Pippen.
She talks very calmly like this all
But
the time.
I know that she was married to Scottie Pippen. They just had a divorce, and that she's Kim Kardashian's really good friend.
Yes.
That's all I know about her.
Wait, she's Kim Kardashian's what?
Like best friend.
No, they had a big falling out, though.
Oh, I don't know that.
Yeah, I think they did.
But they were always super tight.
Mm-hmm. So we got Kim. Well, then we've got Gertie. Now, do you know Gertie? Have you been watching?
Gertie,
Miss Gertie, she's the cancer survivor.
I don't know Miss Gertie. I do not know.
So Miss Gertie, I really do like her. She's battling breast cancer. I think she's in remission right now. Anyway, her tagline is, I'm a fierce fighter, but an even stronger survivor. That's good.
Okay, all right.
Then we got Crazy Julia. I like Julia, but I think she's a little cray-cray. And she's got like animals, she's got kids, she's married to Martina Navratilova. Am I saying her name right? Martina Navratilova, excuse me. So sorry. They're married. Anyway, my chicken coop is full, and now so is my house because they just adopted 2 little boys.
Whoa.
So
but
she's just
the fact that Martina Navratilova, the fact that Martina Navratilova is on a Real Housewife. She
doesn't look comfortable whenever they have the camera on her.
Because Martina,
she's like, oh Jesus,
like a tennis player from like Yugoslavia. She talks like this.
She's very monotone.
It's so ridiculous for her to be on this.
Yeah, and I think she's got that I feel ridiculous look on my face every time the camera's on her. So anyway, then we've got Lisa. Remember Lisa?
Lisa
Huckstein.
Oh, yeah. Lisa Huckstein.
Who's got tons of plastic surgery, although she's a beautiful woman.
Yeah. No, I think I remember. Yeah, I remember her.
Yeah.
What's her
terrible divorce with Lenny last season or the season before.
Oh, Lenny Huckstein.
I may not be prompt, but I am worth the wait because it's all about her being late all the time.
Okay. Really?
Then we have a brand new housewife. Her name is Stephanie. I don't just sell luxury because she's a realtor. I live it. Yeah. And she's filthy rich. But I do like that
nice to see
she's
somebody
got the PJ, she's got the apartment, she's got the homes.
She got the private PP?
She does. Private PP.
Well, she's got the PP.
She's got the private
PP. Jet.
But she's like genuinely wealthy.
Private plane, PP.
PP. But
so
she's filthy rich, so I do like her. Yeah, and she speaks her mind. So I think so far she's good for the show. I
like that.
And I think the main point of what's going on this season.
It's very, very juicy. So what is very, very juicy? What is
the
this
big thing that I'm hearing? Lisa and Larsa have always been friends, apparently, and they have a very big falling out this season.
Okay. Well,
because
that makes sense.
Larsa was dating Michael Jordan's son.
Oh, Christ.
Okay.
Oh, yes, I saw that.
Oh, wait, what the heck's his name now?
Michael Jordan's son.
Michael Jordan's son. I forgot his
MJ
first name.
Jr.?
Oh, this is going to bother me.
MJ Jr.?
It's not MJ Jr., but it is the junior.
Oh
so
my God.
She was
it
dating
is Michael
him.
Jordan Jr.?
No, it's not his name. Oh, it's driving me crazy.
Air
now.
Jordan gave this man the bajillions and bajillions of dollars.
Marcus Jordan. So she was dating Marcus Jordan. They had a bad breakup.
Okay.
It went horribly wrong. And Lisa's boyfriend, whose name is Jody, and he's a very nice guy, he still keeps in contact with Marcus. Larsa is like, how dare he? Doesn't he know what Marcus did to me? And in essence,
is she good friends
Lisa,
with him, though?
by association, is betraying Larsa by saying it's okay that Jody and Marcus are still friends.
Oh God.
So it's ridiculous drama, but I got to tell you, it's
They're
very
all
interesting.
ridiculous drama.
Yes.
But you know what? I'm going to go back because I've heard from multiple sources that it is fantastic. You being one of them, my neighbors being one of them.
Fantastic.
My other neighbor being one of them. The
Yes.
lady I bumped into who banged into my cart in the grocery store. She was like, ah. And we started talking and I heard about Miami.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, I think that the reason why this show works so well is because, and I've heard this before too, these women's are all real friends. They all
It's a
hang
real group.
out.
It's always better with a real group.
So that this
Always
drama
better, as
and
we know.
fighting is not manufactured at all. I don't see that.
Which comes across.
It is real. It is real. Like, I'm mad, I'm hurt, I'm spicy. It's all that stuff, and it's genuine. So
I get that, though.
I like
it's
it.
always better. Because when
Always.
you have real people, you know real backgrounds. And you
Yes.
can you can really go deep on someone. You can do a deep dive. You know people.
Yeah.
You can, if you want to get after them and you want to start a fight, you want to go deep, you know the dirt.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can hurt them if you want to. Not that, I'm just saying, but that's why Vanderpump was so good because they were all so intertwined.
They were intertwined. None of it in Vanderpump 2 was
So good.
phony. So nothing in
anytime-
Miami, it might be stupid stuff, but it's genuine. It's not phony.
And anytime they tried to bring new people in,
yeah.
it just didn't work.
Yeah.
Especially with that group because they were just so tight.
Yes.
That's why they were always organically, like even with Jersey when they're now they're looking for new people. They're always looking like somebody for people that will organically come into the group.
Exactly.
That somewhere
Yes.
know this crowd and they kind of know the people. They might not know everybody, but they'll know like 3 out of 5 people. You know
Well,
what I mean?
that's a good point because even Stephanie, the brand new one, she came into this fold because she's friends with Larsa. And the
Okay.
reason she's friends with Larsa is because she met Larsa through, oh God, who's the ladies of London? Carolyn Stansbury.
Hey, the one we love.
We love Carolyn
Where is
Stansbury.
she? Are they not using her right now?
No, she's going to be
On the new one, the Ladies of London. No, that was on. No, there's going
The
to be a
Real
new one.
Housewives of London. She's not going to be on that.
Oh, too
We're going to
bad.
see Stansbury somewhere. She's going to be on the Traitors. Did you hear that?
The Traitors just ended. I saw Dorinda was hanging out in
She's
Scotland. She said,
back.
"Where?" No, she was still in Scotland. They were like on a boat
know,
or
they
something,
brought
but
her
it's
back.
done.
I love
and
it.
now we have to freaking wait till March
I know. Oh, is that when it's
or
coming?
February. It comes out in like February,
Damn.
March. It's next year. All I know is I have to wait. Like New Year's Eve has to come.
Yeah.
It seems like far away.
Yeah.
I'm so upset.
But yeah, that's and then another big storyline for Miami this season is that Miss Alexia is getting divorced from her third husband,
I saw
Todd.
that. Miss Boobs.
And
she's
it's
just a one
Miss
big tit.
It seems like a strange kind of divorce. It almost seems like it's a transactional divorce, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
I don't get these people.
It's a lot of it has to do with money. I feel like I don't know, but
How do these women then like they are with these rich men, and if they're not rich on their own, like I hope
Yeah.
they're getting great settlements because then what do they do? It's kind of like when Luann, divorced. They were freaking out if they didn't have the Real Housewives of New York City. That's why they were all like, "I better get a job." That's why Luann had the show, and Sonia's in your city.
Yes.
And you know what I mean. Like the other one who really had a substantial amount of money back in the OGs of New York after was Bethany.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Because she sold Skinny Girl for so much.
Yeah, I know.
But those other women, like, didn't have the money
I
rolling
think
in. Poor
everyone
Sonia.
on Miami, for example, maybe except Larsa. I don't know. She have not. And this new one, Stephanie. Other than that, these ladies need money. I think they all need. They need
Why do
the
you
dough.
think they're showing up?
Yeah, of course.
They're showing up to fight and do. The only one who and that's why I'm always like amazed by people like Bronwyn Newport, who does not need the money. I think she
Yeah.
just wants to get away from the Grim Reaper that she lives with.
Yeah, and she
just
wants
to
her
get
own
out of the
She
fucking
wants her own
house.
identity.
Right, and she wants out of the house.
Yeah.
But
Perhaps.
why else would
you
show up?
Why would you? Yeah, I don't
She's
know.
got the dough, but you
Yeah.
know what? We think they have the dough, and then they really don't have the dough.
Yes.
And then I saw something to the effect of
A lot of these women
Louis
need the dough.
and Teresa, their house sold.
Did it?
They're for 3.5. Their
Okay.
forever home that they had to get rid of for her taxes and for his taxes.
Right.
And where do they go now with their gaggle of kids?
Oh God, they'll go from one mansion to a smaller mansion. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But Tree, I saw Tree this morning on pimping some spray foundation. You want to look great?
Was it?
Here.
What was it? Like an Instagram
It was on Amazon.
thing?
Yeah,
or
it was,
Amazon
it was on
Live?
Instagram. Whatever.
Okay.
You want to
Good for
look
her.
great? Here. Spray this on the brush. It's like flawless foundation.
I love it.
Okay. Like, Teresa. Oh my God, Teresa. I love Teresa though, but she's
No,
so
I do. I
insane.
love her too.
It's
I
just
could never hate
the
her.
worst picker in men in the history of picking.
This poor thing.
Poor and
We'll
and another
see.
thing that makes me giggle all the time. All I see on my Instagram is Joe. I mean, I follow him for the laughs, of course, and for whatever. There's Joe Giudice trying to get
Oh, God,
a
he's
presidential
always on
pardon.
there. Oh, I
Trying
know.
to get a presidential
Yes.
pardon. Bring me home to my family.
My family.
Come on, Pres.
Where's he
Trump.
living now? Is he still in the Bahamas?
Yeah, he's still in the Bahamas.
Okay.
But like, I gotta rule. Please bring me home to my family. I was there for 35 years. Whatever. If he pardons Joe Giudice, then it truly is the biggest clown show that ever. I mean, but can you imagine? Just I can't even. I
God.
can't even.
No.
So anyhow, that seems to be it for now.
That's it. I wanted to say one more thing I wrote about Miami, and you'll appreciate this. The first thing I noticed was Marisol.
Marisol
she's not a main
is she
cast
turning
member,
into
by
Mama?
the way.
Is she
She's looking more and more like Mama Elsa.
Mama Elsa?
And
She was
she's a friend of, by the way. She's not a main cast
She
member.
was the scariest human Mama Elsa. I'm sorry. I mean, she was fabulous.
I
and all,
loved her.
but what she looked
her-
like?
she got botched facelifts.
Oh,
Botched.
she looked
botched
like
the
she
show.
looked like-
She needed to see
You know
Dr.
what she looked
Terry.
like? She looked like an avocado pit with a mouth.
Yeah, she did.
And then it was just like,
It just went
"Bleh."
horribly wrong,
Oh,
those facelifts.
oh,
Even though I loved her.
horrible.
But Marisol
Horribly
is
wrong.
kind of behind her. She's starting to look more and more like her
And
mom.
Marisol was attractive. She was
She's beautiful, but
faint
and she
looking, you
still
know?
looks beautiful. But she's morphing into the mom.
The
a
mom
little
was
bit.
was morphing into Jocelyn Wildenstein, who actually just passed away.
who just passed away. You're right.
a little while, like that.
Yeah.
Crazy what's happened. And
Yeah.
and Kris Jenner, even though she's had like the $140,000 face,
She looks amazing.
yeah,
though.
but you know what? She's starting to look like, I don't know if you've watched Squid Game, but she's starting to look like one of the characters out of Squid Game. The big, like the boy and the girl that play like the baby games.
Oh God.
She's looking, it's just looking so like
Oh,
Russian
God.
doll. Like, brr. Like she's so perfect that it looks weird. It looks like it's going to break or snap.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like you're aging, Chris. Just get along with it.
You
Get
just
on,
got to be careful with this plastic surgery.
get on board with the
Because
rest
you're
of us,
starting
Chris.
to just not look real at all.
Get on
So,
board with the rest of us.
Yes.
Gosh, dang it. So I think we're done.
I think we're done.
We'll
Looking
get-
forward to more Valley.
Yeah, more Valley.
I have a
Atlanta.
love-hate relationship with the Valley. And
We can talk about the Atlanta reunions. I don't know if I can sit for 3 of them.
There's 3 parts.
Just redo Britt and her
Yeah.
nose and Angela Oakley.
Well,
and
it
Plump
didn't
and
have a
Fluff.
storyline this season, even though it was
No.
very funny and
It wasn't a
entertaining.
good season for Atlanta.
I agree.
And we'll be we'll talk about
but
the
I still
things-
love it.
Me too,
but-
of course. We'll talk about the things. We'll talk about the big issues on all the shows.
Okay.
You know, we'll cover them. But what's the crux?
What's the crux? I was
of
just
the
gonna say
of
that.
the episode?
Yes.
You know, and for now, I think we're going to.
We're going to sign off for
My
now.
high noon is finished. My vodka seltzer.
So is my
watermelon.
Jolly Rancher.
It tastes like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. It's the best.
High Noon, contact us. We'll advertise for you.
Oh,
We're big
yeah.
fans.
We were advertising for you right now. And you can advertise for us.
There you
All
go.
right, everybody. So listen, thanks. We are done here in the living room for the evening, and we will see you next week.
See you then.
Thanks for listening, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.